Hi, Diane. Thank you so much for talking to us and welcome to India Today Television. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for having me.
To begin with, congratulations on your third book, Balance. I did go through it and I have to say it was very encouraging. You know, the way you tell us to live, a very balanced life. It was so enriching, so to speak. Tell us more about it and what was your aim, of reaching out to so many people through this book?
I started getting exposed to wellness, which is a very broad spectrum. It's not just the gym or your food on your plate. It's beyond all of that. There's so many aspects. So I said, if ever I have to write a book, it's going to be on the way that I live, because people look at me as this happy, positive soul, and if there's any kind of huge problem, I find a solution quickly. I look at life, in a very happy, fun, light way. And so I said, I'm going to write what I practice, what I preach. I walk the talk. I'm going to put it all, in a book down.
Lockdown, Diane, was very difficult for a lot of people, not only, the laymen and, the people working, but also Bollywood. It did affect a lot of people, mentally as well. Do you think in India, we do not give too much importance to that aspect of our life? And it's something which is quite taboo even today, because when it comes to celebrities, perhaps it's only a handful of people like a Deepika Padukone who's actually come out and accepted it and spoken about it. What are your thoughts on that?
So for me, it's not only Bollywood, because I wouldn't just highlight that. Everybody goes through issues. We're all human, end of the day. We're all born, and we all, like I said, life throws things at us, circumstances. One day something could go right, the next day it's like a roller coaster, right? So it's not only Bollywood, every single profession, every person goes through this. It's not very well spoken about. People like abroad, every second person is going to a psychiatrist and talking about the issues. They like to talk it out, which you're supposed to do that and take that burden off you. But here in India, I feel that people are a little shy and they maybe get embarrassed to talk about, they have issues, because I don't know if it's brought into importance that mental health is a huge issue.
How did you perhaps reach out to your loved ones, your friends, and all your clients perhaps during the lockdown? Because that was a point that they could not really go anywhere. There were no gyms open. They were perhaps working out at home, trying to do the best that they could. How did you reach out to them?
For me, the first 1 week, I said, oh my God, I can't go to the gym. What am I going to do? I don't have any dumbbells. I don't have anything. So the first 1 week I was a little anxious, and then it just came to me, everything naturally. And then I started hearing a lot of stories. People fearing, getting into drinking alcohol. Some people were partying excessively. Some people were ordering a lot of food and eating, and they just didn't know how to deal with the issue. And I said, as an expert, with me, I'm dealing with it okay. I'm dealing with it okay. So what can I do? And exercise again, yoga and all these things. I said, let me start creating all these signature workouts in the house. So the Balti bucket workout that I came out with first, I saw my staff lifting water, and I'm very much into climate eco-friendly. So I said, don't waste water, use it to wash your clothes or water your plants. Put maybe packets of dal or rice inside it and do a whole bucket workout. And then I didn't stop. I came out with workouts, with books, with socks, with bottles, with the sofa, with my dough. I used every prop. I told people, I said, you do not make excuses right now. Stop grumbling, stop complaining. We have to all deal with this, with the pandemic, and people are going through worse off than us. We are fortunate. We should have gratitude that we have a roof over our head. We have food to eat. And a lot of people are suffering out there. So don't complain.
Before we let you go, I have to ask you this. What are the tips and tricks perhaps that you would want to give out to all the people watching this to, perhaps, of course, pick up your book, definitely read Balance because I thoroughly enjoyed it. But just how to have a happy life.
You have to do what makes you happy. And you have to do it with all your heart. A lot of people fear. Sometimes they fear leaving their jobs, or they feel fear traveling. It's all, I think fear is all in the mind. It's all man-made. Imagine if we didn't have fear, we would be living life, limitlessly, doing everything, whatever. Of course, don't be silly. You'll be mindful when you do things also, but do what you love what you do, be creative, be happy, travel. I think travel is really good if you're fortunate and you can travel.
Thank you so much, Deanne, for talking to us. And it's always a pleasure, like I said, speaking to you. And you just ooze out so much positivity and happiness that it's like you just feel happy talking to you. So thank you so much.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.